gun meme review. What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers? We're back again for the only reason you ever look forward to Thursdays. I'm just assuming that's true. You got us up to the likes that we needed on one of the last gun meme reviews, so we are tackling the Claymore Roomba. Yes, I know you guys have been all up in the comments saying, where's the Claymore Roomba? Well, it's right here, motherfucker. Sit down. I won't monologue too long. Let's get into those sweet, sweet gun memes. Therapist, it's okay. Claymore Roomba isn't real. It can't hurt you. Claymore Roomba. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, this is kind of one of those memes that's been floating out there for a while and saw a mild resurgence after the, or real massive resurgence after the whole Boogaloo meme started kicking off. So Claymore Roomba, it's an interesting concept. It appears to be a claymore affixed on top of a Roomba with a camera to see, presumably so one can know when to detonate said claymore for any unwanted intruders, no matter what their intention, I suppose. Home invasion? Claymore Roomba. Gun confiscation? Claymore Roomba. The ex's parents are staying too long at Thanksgiving? Jesus Christ, that is a chainsaw. I actually feel like this would be somewhat practical, maybe more attainable than a Claymore for the average American. Little do you Brits know, it's actually hard to get things like that over here. We don't just sell Claymores at the gas station, unless you know a guy. Choose your Boogaloo bot. We have a Claymore Roomba, a 1911 fixed on top of an off-brand Roomba, you know, in true FUD fashion, duct taped on, an AR-15 on a Roomba, and the spinning Roomba of death with a lot of cheap kitchen knives. You know, the people that are doing this kind of stuff, I don't think they're smart enough to actually program a way to discharge said weapon remotely. That takes a little bit of coding. I just thought of an excellent collaboration with Michael Reeves. But until he says no on that one, yeah, no, I don't really see that as a very practical, no, that's not working. We'll stick to knives and chainsaws. It may be claymores, I guess. It sounds like tonight's guests are here. By guests, I mean, I posted that I was gonna be out of town on Craigslist and was hoping that we'd have some company, so. Alexa, activate Boomba Protocol 3. Excellent. Well, before the police come, let's go ahead and finish the rest of this gun meme review because that's going to take some explaining and potentially a small remodel. Also, let me take that Craigslist post down. As far as that meme goes, I'm going to go ahead and rate that. I'm going to rate it a Boomba. What more do you want? Next meme. So The Mandalorian has continued to be pretty big on Disney Plus, and I finally did get around to start watching that. So I actually am enjoying it so far. I don't know if you guys watch Star Wars or anything, or you're big Star Wars nerds. I'm assuming you guys are watching gun meme review. You're nerds. Let's be honest. I'm enjoying it. I think it's one of the first things Disney's put out since they bought the franchise that actually feels like Star Wars. So I'm gonna keep watching it. Well, hope they don't screw it up. My younger cousin's trying to have a Nerf fight. We have you 4-1. Me with a real gun. I like those odds. A little dark, but you know, the kids have no idea that you could just wreck them at any moment. It's like a cheat code that you have to fill out a 4473 for. I can't get that joke out with a straight face. MP5 clone makers. We have you 4-1. HK releasing the SP5. I like those odds. It's another thing we'll probably talk about a little bit more in the next gun meme review is HK finally releasing an MP5 for the US. The memes are starting to roll in. Not enough good ones yet, but I have a feeling that they're gonna continue for another week or two. So we'll cover that one next time. Or maybe we won't. Maybe I'll forget. Just lowering your expectations. Speaking of lowering your expectations, according to our insights, guys, just over like 50 to 60% of you guys that are watching are not actually subscribed to the channel. So if you enjoy gun content, you enjoy, oh, we just got demonetized on that one. If you enjoy gun meme review in all its glory and you want to see more of stuff like the Claymore Roomba and things like that, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification icon to join the hashtag AKG notification squad, which is when we post a video and you watch it in the first hour, leave a comment with hashtag AKG notification squad somewhere in that comment, and you'll be entered to win all sorts of cool stuff like, you know, t-shirts and maybe a Claymore Roomba. Another cool thing that's popped up in kind of the last couple days is that Alex Zedra has been featured in, I guess, the season 1 upgrade of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Very cool. Alex was one of the shooters at the Train Shot event that we did a couple weeks ago, the whole Makarov competition thing, and she completely smoked me and a lot of the other guys. So she's actually a really good shooter, and it's kind of cool to see gun influencers being recognized in other forms of media like video games, movies, TV shows. It's kind of cool. Also leads to kind of a weird situation because Alex also, I never thought about this, she has to watch herself get killed, domed, ganked, blown up, stabbed, slotted, airstriked, just about any other kind of violent thing that could happen to a person within the realms of a video game. And that's what she has to watch. That's kind of weird. It's got to be kind of a weird feeling. One of the other people that was also involved in Modern Warfare, or the development of the game, was Lucas from T-Rex Arms, which has led to some very interesting memes comparing the two. Lucas is also an amazing shooter, and I think he was brought in to do a lot of the motion capture stuff. It's one of the reasons why the new Modern Warfare is so good at realistic reloads and things. This guy's a fucking animal. A T-Rex, if you will. When you realize this is Lucas's first time in a woman. Now, I think Alex did her own stuff, mocap. I'm not sure. It'd be pretty damn funny if Lucas's movements were used for Alex. This is just mean. Like, Lucas is a nice guy. Okay, detaching myself from real people. Excellent meme. We also have some just miscellaneous gun memes. This is, you know, as much as we try to skip script gun meme review, it always ends up just being a bunch of random gun memes. I have fun with it. Soviet experiments. In the early 20th century, parachute silk was rare in the Soviet Union. So the military conducted experiments with airdropping soldiers into deep snow without parachutes. Every other sane Air Force. The Soviet Union. That is the most Soviet Union thing I've ever heard. We can't afford parachutes, so we're just gonna chuck our fucking soldiers out of plane. At least it was into deep snow. Unfortunately, given the time frame, that deep snow might have been in Finland. Colossal Soviet military invades Finland during winter. The Finns. Welcome to the ice fields, motherfucker. Yeah, that's basically how that war went. You don't even have to do any real digging into the war if you're not familiar. Just go to Wikipedia and look at the casualty counts. There's one thing that Russians are good at, it's suffering. It's like an Olympic sport over there. I pray I hear some weird shit in the middle of the night. You finna, god damn it, I'm gonna say that like a normal human. Are you're fixing to destroy the entire neighborhood because the fridge is making ice at 2 a.m.? Hey, I don't tell you how to live your life, all right? Good part is a lot of those rockets I think have a built-in safety where, you know, they have to get a certain, it's rifled or something like that, where they have to get a certain rotations out before it actually arms itself. So you don't do things like shoot a wall 3 feet in front of you or your refrigerator. And I just realized I am dissecting that meme far too much. Girls sleepover. I hope we tell scary stories and watch a movie. Boys sleepover. Homeboy's about to find out if friendly fire's turned on. You know, I love how I was just talking to the Europeans, telling them that, you know, we can't get claymores at the convenience store, and here's a, you know, sleepover where a dude's aiming a fucking RPG-7 at his buddy. I'm just assuming, actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna let Americans take credit for that. I'm assuming this is Eastern Europe. Although that's probably Tostitos sitting right there with a bunch of red solo. Okay, maybe this is America. Oh, look at that handsome devil. When the gun shop tries to sell you NRAS 47. It's bothering me that I just noticed the NRAS 47. I don't want to be that grammar Nazi, but A for effort, man. Next meme. And while I have you, I can only assume that if you made it this far, you are enjoying this, or at least I hope so. Maybe you just left autoplay on and you're giving us some views while you're knocked out at 5 a.m. on the couch, which I appreciate it. But if you do enjoy my content, I have a small favor to ask you. If you can go down to the pinned comment, there is a link to something called the GunDies. Now, the GunDies are an award show that's taking place for the first time in Las Vegas during SHOT Show. You can vote for your favorite influencers in different categories. Most influential, most likely to survive the apocalypse, most entertaining content creator, I think is one of the ones that I was nominated to be in. Very honored to be nominated, and I would love it if you guys could help me out and click on that link, go through, you can vote once a day till the end of December, I think. And it's just really cool. I know the guy's putting it on, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Just a nice way to, I guess, kind of cut through the commercialization and just, I guess, bring the industry together on a creator level and feed our massive YouTube egos. And as always, I appreciate your support. But back to the memes. I don't know if we've done this one before or not. I think we might have, but it keeps getting DM'd to me, which, by the way, please guys, if you're gonna send memes for Gun Meme Review, do not DM me. I rarely check DMs. The proper way to do it is to post it on your own Instagram with the hashtag Gun Meme Review. That's where we look through, one of the ways that we look for gun memes for this segment. So FYI. But I keep getting this sent to me, so I figure we'll do it again. Maybe we haven't done it before, maybe we have. I don't know, whatever. AA12. Years of design and testing, making a rugged, reliable, automatic shotgun. Sega 12. Hey Ivan, let's make AK shoot shotgun bullet. I have a Sega 12, and I can confirm that is exactly what the f they did. I really wanted an AA-12, but, you know, with that whole kerfuffle recently, it looks like my odds of getting a new production AA-12 have gone down significantly. Might have to get one of those Lynx 12s and SBS that bitch, cut down, you know, a little sawn-off shotgun, convert it full auto. I dabble in toys. And this one is another one from the Press Check, which is rapidly becoming one of my favorite accounts. HK enters the AK market. The HK 47, 7.62 by 51. That just hurts to look at because that is a 7.62 by 39 magazine. That is a 7.62 by 39 gun. This is haram, and I regret that this was ever made. It's funny because they actually shout me out in the article. They say something along the lines of, let me look it up and stop being a lazy. We tried to ask others in the industry about their thoughts, but currently the AK guy is working on an AK chambered in 375 Chi-Tac and couldn't be disturbed. I'm not doing that. Although, no. In Seattle, it's illegal to have a concealed weapon that exceeds 6 feet in length. People who don't live in Seattle. What the hell is the purpose of that law? I'm genuinely... So you can't conceal a fucking Barrett? I really can't name a lot of guns that are over 6 feet long. Are they worried about, is it just, hold on, let me read that again. Is it just guns or are they worried about like a fucking spear? Yeah, concealed weapons that exceed 6 feet in length. Okay, this opens up a whole new playing field. I like it. And breaking up the flow one more time before we keep going. I did want to cover one other thing, Brass Valley. Hopefully you guys like that series. If you don't know what that is, I think you'll be interested in it, especially if you like gun-related content. Damn, demonetization. Again. We just ended it with a Thanksgiving video, so if you want to check out the playlist, I have linked it in the pinned comment. I highly recommend you check it out. But in that video, we gave them an opportunity to kind of talk about themselves a little bit, you know, their thoughts on Brass Valley, but also their educational experience, their background, kind of stuff like that, just to kind of promote them and push them out there to hopefully end up getting a job in the firearms industry. So I'm including the links to those videos. They're unlisted videos. You can check them out in the description. I'm gonna be adding them to the description of the last couple Brass Valley videos. So you can check those out if you would like. Seriously, those guys were awesome, phenomenal team, worked really well together, and I'm lucky to have had them. They frankly don't get enough credit. So happy to shout them out in a gun meme review. You guys are lucky to have me too, come on. But that is all the memes that you're gonna get from me. However, we are doing a bonus meme segment, which I'm excited to do. This is the first time we've ever done it, so we're gonna have a guest on to carry on gun meme review while I go drink myself to death. Work, that's what it is I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go work. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy your first ever gun meme review guest host. You guys have been asking for it, Garand Thumb. Okay, we didn't actually get Garand Thumb, but we got Johnny from 182nd Ideas, also Gun Drama Johnny, or Hill Person Johnny. But we're working on the Garand Thumb thing though. It'll happen. And feel free to harass him about it too. But anyway, and I've waited my entire professional career to say this, here's Johnny.
Bonus meme. Hey guys, it's Johnny with 182nd Ideas. I had several memes that were sent over to me. I'm gonna react to y'all and tell you what I think. Up first, this is from the Instagram feed, 9mm SMG, fantastic IG feed. Fans of Desert Eagles rejoice as silk shirts come back in style. This one hits a little bit close to home because I do like the Desert Eagle, anything big bore, but how about that silk shirts? We used to talk about tap-out shirts, and then I think recently we're kind of making fun of maybe those with Punisher shirts or the Molon Labe crowd. My question is, what are we kind of making fun of today? That's really my big one, because nobody's really going to wear a silk shirt. What is the silk shirt or the tap-out shirt of 2019? Leave a comment down below, would love to hear that one. All right, up next, Ricky has an illegal automatic weapon to protect his illegally grown and therefore untaxable marijuana plants from D's like Cyrus and the government. Be like Ricky. I think we all need a little more Ricky in our lives. Ricky doesn't pay taxes, he doesn't pay rent, he lives free, and he is out there and loving it. Of course, he sleeps in the back of his car, so do we need to be more like Ricky or Bubbles? I don't know. Go eat a cheeseburger, Randy. Next meme. This week, Elon Musk released the new electric truck. Y'all saw it. Everybody saw it. And it's been floating around the internet. And the big one that's really been circulating this week, and it made it over to my phone, is what somebody with some Photoshop, and we don't know who did this, threw ISIS in the back of this truck. And the Photoshop work is done there. It's kind of clever. I do think it's a missed opportunity. Why is Cookie Monster not in the back of here rolling into war? Or, and I think this is a bigger issue, why didn't they just throw in some guys with some Hawaiian shirts and some nods and some chicken tendies and send them into the Boogaloo with an electric vehicle? And instead, we could be talking literally about the electric Boogaloo and talking about Turbo and Ozone and Special K, and that's an 80s reference, kids. I'll chalk that one up to missed opportunity. All right, up next, we don't dial 911. Sorry, Grandma. I've been thinking about this one today. This one is dark, like really dark. Besides the actual meme, here's the real question. Check out Captain Chicken Wing right there. I mean, that arm is all the way up. Check him up there with that shotgun. That's the real tragedy here. Next meme. All right, this one also comes in from 9mm SMG, and it's me and your new Springfield. My question is, why is this the one that I get? I get this when I finally get a chance to get on here and talk about memes on one of my favorite channels, and I'm stuck here talking about dog behinds and balls. This is the reason we can't have nice things. Final bonus meme. This one comes in from Springfield Armory's own Instagram feed. They posted a simple picture without words of their Hellcat, and that's the biggest joke of the week.
That was a spicy one, Johnny. What, you didn't expect me to not react to bonus meme, right? Love you guys. I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers next Monday. I forget what day it is sometimes. Thanks, guys. Later.